So we're back printing again, over $1,000 per day across all the portfolios. I want to show you one of my bigger ones. I also want to talk about what happened over the last few weeks, why I didn't lock in any impermanent loss, and why we have to be playing this game long term. Remember, we accumulate assets. We can't control what the markets do. We can't control what our portfolio is worth day over day, week over week. Yes, there's some advanced strategies and we can get into that stuff, but at the end of the day, markets are going to do what they do. Markets are going to fluctuate. Let me know in the comments if that idea is deeply ingrained, because the more it's ingrained, the less emotion you'll get when the markets fluctuate. I was out of range for almost 3 weeks, but I didn't click on anything. When the markets dumped like crazy, I'm not willing to lock in that impermanent loss, and I'm okay to wait it out. I just spend that time deploying profits from weeks ago, which again, you have to be taking profits if you're going to take advantage of market corrections, and I'll wait it out. I still have one position out of range, but I'm back at, between $5 to $1,000 here in this portfolio. And again, I'm happy with anything over 50, 60, 70%. I will happily take 160% APR running circles around Wall Street. I also have these positions layered. So, 2 of these positions have come back online. They're fairly wide. This position on Uniswap with a wrapped ETH USDC is still out of range, and it'll be out of range for a little while here. I'm still looking for the $2,000 price point for ETH to get this position back in range, but I'm okay with that. I would hold ETH long-term anyways. My long-term holding, my bull run portfolio is up over 150K over the last couple days. And guess what? A lot of it is made from Bitcoin, ETH, Sol, SUI, etc. All blue chips. And a lot of that bull run portfolio, guess where it gets built from? When I'm generating these yields, I take the rewards as stables. I stack the stables, especially when greed is getting high. And then when the market's correct, I've got a bunch of capital I can deploy, build up my bull run bag, or open new positions, whatever I decide to do. So I really want this point to land. Back here in early April, obviously we saw this massive dump. So my positions all started around the $1,700, so $1,700 to like 21, 22, 23. That's kind of where most of my ETH positions were set. Markets tank. Fear I think got to 12 or 13 for a while there, and guess what? I am not going to rebalance my positions because I was locking a ton of impermanent loss and it would take me a while to get it back. I would hold ETH anyways, and I do the contrarian thing, the opposite of what most people are doing. While they're exiting the markets and getting freaked out, I want to enter the markets. I want to buy assets. I want to buy my Bitcoins and ETHs and Sol. SUI was up 24% over the last 24 hours. 24%. That takes people 2 years to make. And I'm not going to lie, it bothers me because the interest on a lot of this stuff, even on YouTube, I see the uptick in interest when the markets are pumping. But it's like when the markets are dumping, that's when we should be doubling down. It's easy to make money right now, but a lot of the money is made here. And when the markets dump and they kind of find some kind of support, you can re-enter liquidity pools and you could stagger them. Or if you're holding ETH, you hold the ETH anyways. And now we're back in range. It was only a couple weeks where I doubled down on studying, on building, on accumulating assets. Now we're back in range and we're printing. And I don't know about you, I don't care how much money I have. If I'm making $10 a day or $20 a day or $2,000 or $4,000, this covers my entire lifestyle, just so we're clear. The only debt I have is a mortgage. All my cars I own. I don't have insane monthly payments on things. And I value, $200 per month. I really, really value that. That's $200 that I don't have to trade my time for. I see a lot of people with way less capital and way less money and way less financial success turn their nose up at, well, it's only $20 or $50. I'm constantly amazed, and let me know in the comments if this lands, but I'm constantly amazed. People will trade their time for 20, 30, 40, $50 an hour. But if their LPs or their crypto portfolio presents an opportunity to take 40, 50, 100, $200 of profit that they didn't have to trade their time for, they're like, that's not enough. Yet they'll go to their job and trade an hour for 20, 30, $40. And it's always confused me. I grew up at a trailer park. I know what it's like to have 40, 50K in debt and no income and stress about how to pay the bills. I've $1, a dollar bill, I'll value. I understand the value of money. And to me, DeFi gives us an opportunity to earn ridiculous returns. I fell in love with this space when I realized I could do 20, 30%. That actually sold me on this space. A lot of people are degenerating trying to get, 400%. When I realized that I could run circles around Wall Street, around the S&P 500, around my stock and index portfolio, and I had full custody of my assets and full liquidity, and I was in full control with 24/7 markets, I was sold. And I think a lot of people are a little bit, I want the meme coin, I want to get rich overnight. And they're gambling, they're not investors. We talk about a lot in the UIG and with with clients and just on this YouTube channel. We want to be investors, not gamblers. So again, congrats to those who stuck it out. If you didn't, it's okay. Take this as a learning opportunity. That's when you double down. Let's ride this next wave. We're going to make a ton of money. Make sure you're taking profit. You're stacking those profits so you can take opportunities next time the market's correct. And with that said, let us know if you want any specific content in the comments below. My Instagram handle changed. It's Lucas Rubix, but check that out. Send me a DM, connect with me. I'm always happy to help. I spend a little time in the evenings in the hot tub or cold plunge just helping people out however I can. So at Lucas Rubix on Instagram, or let us know in the comments what else you'd like to see. And with that said, we'll see you in the next video. Peace.